Welcome to GardenBound. Today, we're delving into the rewarding process of planting bell pepper seeds. Bell peppers are not only delicious and versatile in the kitchen, but they also add vibrant colors to your garden. Growing your own bell peppers from seeds allows you to choose from a wide variety of types, including sweet and spicy, and ensures that your plants are grown organically and free from pesticides. This video will guide you through each step of the process, from selecting the right seeds and preparing for planting, to nurturing seedlings and transplanting them into your garden. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get started on this exciting gardening journey. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Selecting the right bell pepper seeds is the first crucial step in ensuring a successful and productive garden. With numerous varieties available, it's essential to choose seeds that best suit your climate, growing conditions, and personal taste preferences. Bell peppers come in a range of colors, including green, red, yellow, orange, and even purple, each with its unique flavor profile and culinary uses. For instance, the California Wonder variety is a popular choice due to its large, blocky fruits and sweet flavor, making it ideal for fresh salads and cooking. On the other hand, sweet banana peppers are known for their mild, tangy taste and versatility in pickling and grilling. When selecting seeds, consider the growing season and your local climate. Bell peppers require a long growing season, typically between 60 to 90 days from transplanting to harvest. If you live in a region with a shorter growing season, opt for early maturing varieties like Gypsy or Early Bell, which can produce mature fruits in as little as 55 days. Additionally, heirloom varieties, such as Purple Beauty or Bullnose, offer unique flavors and historical significance, while hybrid varieties like King Arthur or Red Knight are bred for disease resistance and higher yields. It's also important to purchase seeds from reputable sources to ensure high germination rates and healthy plants. Look for organic, non-GMO seeds if you prefer to grow your garden without synthetic chemicals and want to support sustainable farming practices. Many seed companies provide detailed information about each variety, including ideal planting times, growth habits, and resistance to common pests and diseases, which can help you make an informed decision. Before planting, it's beneficial to perform a germination test on your seeds, especially if they are older or have been stored for a while. To do this, place a few seeds on a damp paper towel, fold it over, and place it in a plastic bag. Keep the bag in a warm place and check for sprouting in 7-10 days. Seeds that germinate well in this test are likely to do well in your garden. In summary, selecting the right bell pepper seeds involves choosing varieties that suit your climate and growing conditions, considering both heirloom and hybrid options for their unique benefits, and sourcing from reputable suppliers to ensure healthy, productive plants. With careful selection, you'll set the stage for a successful and bountiful bell pepper harvest. Preparing your garden for planting bell pepper seeds is a vital step to ensure your plants thrive and produce a bountiful harvest. The first step is selecting the right location. Bell peppers require full sun, meaning they need at least 6-8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Choose a spot in your garden that receives ample sunlight and is protected from strong winds, which can damage young plants and reduce pollination success. If you live in a cooler climate, consider using row covers or planting near a south-facing wall to create a warmer microclimate for your peppers. Next, soil preparation is crucial for healthy bell pepper growth. Bell peppers prefer well-drained, loamy soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Conduct a soil test to determine your soil's pH and nutrient levels. You can purchase a soil test kit from a garden center or contact your local extension service for professional testing. Based on the results, you may need to amend the soil to achieve the ideal pH. If the soil is too acidic, add lime. If it's too alkaline, incorporate sulfur. Incorporating organic matter into the soil improves its structure, drainage, and nutrient content. Add 2-3 inches of well-rotted compost or aged manure to the top. 6-8 inches of soil. This organic matter provides essential nutrients, enhances microbial activity, and improves moisture retention, which is particularly beneficial for sandy or clay soils. For example, a study by the University of California found that adding compost increased soil organic matter by 20% and improved pepper yields by 15%. Additionally, consider adding a balanced, slow-release fertilizer to the soil before planting. A fertilizer with an NPK ratio of October 10th 10 provides an even distribution of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, essential for healthy plant growth. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for application rates and mix the fertilizer into the soil thoroughly. If you're planting bell peppers in containers, use a high-quality potting mix that provides good drainage and aeration. Ensure the containers are at least 12 inches deep and wide to accommodate the plant's root systems. Containers should have drainage holes to prevent waterlogging, which can lead to root rot and other issues. Before planting, consider installing support structures such as stakes or cages for your bell pepper plants. These supports help keep the plants upright, preventing branches from breaking under the weight of the fruit. They also improve air circulation around the plants, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. Place the stakes or cages in the ground at the time of planting to avoid damaging the roots later. Finally, consider mulching your garden beds to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Apply a 2-3-inch layer of organic mulch, such as straw, wood chips, or grass clippings around the base of the plants. Mulching not only conserves water, but also adds organic matter to the soil as it decomposes. By carefully preparing your garden with the right location, soil amendments, and support structures, you'll create an optimal environment for your bell pepper plants to flourish. This preparation sets the stage for healthy growth and a productive harvest, ensuring your efforts are rewarded with delicious, homegrown bell peppers. Planting bell pepper seeds involves several crucial steps to ensure successful germination and robust plant growth. To begin with, timing is key. Bell pepper seeds should be started indoors 8-10 weeks before the last expected frost date in your area. This indoor start gives the plants a head start, ensuring they are strong enough to be transplanted outdoors when the weather warms up. For example, if the last frost date is around mid-May, sow the seeds indoors in early March. Begin by selecting high-quality bell pepper seeds from a reputable supplier. Look for varieties suited to your climate and growing conditions. Popular varieties include California Wonder, known for its large, sweet fruits, and Yolo Wonder, which is resistant to many common pepper diseases. To plant the seeds, start with a seed tray or small pots filled with a sterile seed starting mix. This mix is lightweight and drains well, preventing issues like damping off disease, which can kill young seedlings. Moisten the seed starting mix before planting to ensure it's evenly damp but not waterlogged. Sow the seeds about 1/4 inch deep and cover them lightly with the seed starting mix. It's essential to maintain consistent moisture during germination. Use a spray bottle to mist the soil surface regularly, keeping it moist but not soggy. Bell pepper seeds germinate best at a temperature of 70-85 degrees Fahrenheit. Using a seedling heat mat can help maintain this temperature range, particularly in cooler climates. Germination typically takes 7-14 days depending on the temperature and seed quality. During this period, cover the seed trays with a clear plastic dome or plastic wrap to retain moisture and warmth. Once the seeds have germinated, remove the cover to allow air circulation and prevent fungal growth. Provide the seedlings with plenty of light to prevent them from becoming leggy and weak. Place them under fluorescent, grow lights, or in a sunny windowsill that receives at least 12-16 hours of light per day. If using grow lights, position them about 2-3 inches above the seedlings, adjusting as the plants grow to maintain this distance. As the seedlings develop their first true leaves, begin feeding them with a diluted liquid fertilizer. A balanced fertilizer, such as an October 10th 10 formula, diluted to half strength, works well. Feed the seedlings every 2 weeks to ensure they receive the necessary nutrients for healthy growth. When the seedlings are 4-6 inches tall and have several sets of true leaves, they are ready to be transplanted into larger pots or directly into the garden. If transplanting outdoors, wait until the soil temperature is consistently above 60 degrees Fahrenheit, as bell peppers are sensitive to cold and will not thrive in cool soil. Before transplanting, harden off the seedlings by gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions. Start by placing them outside for a few hours each day, gradually increasing the time over a week to 10 days. This process helps the plants acclimate to the outdoor environment, reducing transplant shock. When planting in the garden, space the bell pepper plants 18-20 24 inches apart in rows that are 36 inches apart. This spacing allows for adequate air circulation and room for the plants to grow. Dig holes slightly larger than the root balls of the seedlings and plant them at the same depth they were growing in their pots. Gently firm the soil around the plants and water them well to settle the soil and eliminate air pockets. Transplanting bell pepper seedlings to their final outdoor location is a critical step that requires careful attention to ensure the plants continue to thrive and produce abundant fruit. The process begins with preparing your garden bed or containers and timing the transplant correctly to avoid shock and stress to the young plants. Firstly, ensure that the soil temperature in your garden bed or containers is consistently above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Bell peppers are warm season crops, and planting them in cold soil can stunt their growth and increase the risk of diseases. A soil thermometer can help you monitor this. Generally, in temperate regions, the best time to transplant is after the last frost date, usually in late spring or early summer. For instance, in USDA hardiness zone 7, 10, late April to early June is ideal for transplanting bell peppers outdoors. Before transplanting, it's crucial to harden off your seedlings. This process acclimates the young plants to outdoor conditions, reducing transplant shock. Start by placing the seedlings outside in a shaded, protected area for a few hours each day, gradually increasing their exposure to sunlight and outdoor temperatures over 7-10 days. This gradual exposure helps the seedlings build resilience to wind, sunlight, and temperature fluctuations. Prepare your garden bed by incorporating organic matter such as compost or well-rotted manure into the soil. Bell peppers thrive in well-draining soil rich in organic matter, with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. A soil test can help you determine the pH and nutrient levels, allowing you to make any necessary adjustments. For example, if your soil is too acidic, adding lime can help raise the pH to the optimal range. Dig planting holes that are slightly larger than the root balls of your seedlings, spaced 24 inches apart. This spacing provides adequate air circulation and room for the plants to grow. In rows, space the rows 36 inches apart to facilitate easy access for maintenance and harvesting. If you're planting in containers, choose pots that are at least 12 inches in diameter to give each plant enough space to develop. Gently remove the seedlings from their pots, being careful not to damage the roots. It's often helpful to water the seedlings thoroughly an hour before transplanting to make them easier to handle and reduce root disturbance. Place each seedling into its prepared hole, ensuring it is planted at the same depth it was in the pot. Avoid planting too deeply as this can lead to stem rot. Gently firm the soil around the base of the plant to eliminate air pockets and provide stability. Water the newly transplanted seedlings thoroughly to help them settle into their new environment. Consistent moisture is vital for the establishment and growth of bell pepper plants, especially during the first few weeks after transplanting. Applying a layer of mulch, such as straw or wood chips, around the base of the plants can help retain soil moisture, regulate soil temperature, and suppress weeds. Aim for a mulch layer of about 2-3 inches thick, but keep it a few inches away from the plant stems to prevent rot. Consider installing a drip irrigation system or soaker hoses to provide a consistent water supply directly to the root zone. This method conserves water and reduces the risk of foliar diseases by keeping the foliage dry. Aim to keep the soil evenly moist but not waterlogged, as both drought stress and excessive moisture can negatively impact bell pepper growth and fruit production. Lastly, providing support for your bell pepper plants can prevent damage from heavy fruit loads and strong winds. Using stakes or cages can help keep the plants upright and reduce the risk of breakage. Install the supports at the time of transplanting to avoid disturbing the roots later. By carefully selecting your seeds, preparing and planting them correctly, nurturing your seedlings, and properly transplanting them into your garden, you can set your bell pepper plants up for a successful growing season. Remember, the key to healthy plants lies in the details. Consistent watering, optimal soil conditions, and adequate spacing all contribute to a bountiful harvest. We hope you found this guide helpful and that you're excited to start your bell pepper gardening journey. If you have any tips or experiences you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gardening tips and inspiration. Until next time, happy gardening.